As the global community continues to intensify efforts to attain the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), the Senior Special Assistant to the President on SDGs, Princess Adejoke Orelope-Adefulire, has urged all stakeholders to make concerted efforts to ensure that the SDGs take center stage in development planning and execution. The presidential aide made this demand while speaking on the topic Forging Smart Partnership with multi-stakeholders for the SDGs, the Nigerian experience at the 43rd annual meeting of the Islamic Development Bank Group in Tunisia. Princess Adejoke Orelope-Adefulire called on stakeholders to embrace smart partnerships to accelerate progress on the SDGs in view of the fact that multi-stakeholder partnership is the key driver of the SDG implementation. According to Princess Orelope-Adefulire, the SDGs office has also taken proactive steps by collaborating with key stakeholders locally, such as the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) and the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) to map out existing SDGs related data, followed by the aggregation of 126 SDGs indicators cutting across 17 goals and 169 targets.
Knowing that the SDG comes with three dimensions of social development, economic development, climate change and environment, and it's about people. And if it's about people, then we channel the implementation towards the people at the grassroots. And don't forget, the slogan is leaving no one behind. We have mobilized people, especially the private sector, the civil society organization, women group, youth organization, people living with disability, and other stakeholders, donor agencies, the UN system, to come together, the legislators also, both the chamber, the upper and lower chamber, to work together to see to the implementation of the global agenda. One interesting thing that I can say that has gladdened my heart is that the toolkit for the measurement of performance, both for the private sector and public sector, has been harmonized. So we are having a document as an instrument to track project performance and implementation, and that speaks to maps, mainstreaming, acceleration, and prioritizing SDGs. The president is committed, and during the last General Assembly, he reaffirmed his commitment that SDG must be achieved in Nigeria, and that people quality of life is very important for the people of Nigeria, no matter who you are, your sex, your status, your religion. You must live a happy life, and that's the essence of sustainable development.
The presidential aide further noted that the SDGs office in Nigeria has undertaken a number of steps to entrench the principles of partnership in her efforts to accelerate the attainment of the SDGs. These include establishment of multi-stakeholder engagement mechanisms such as the Private Sector Advisory Group. Nigeria was the first to establish the advisory group, the Donor Partnership Forum on SDGs, Civil Society Strategy Group on SDGs, and the mobilization of influencers such as SDGs ambassadors and SDGs champions for SDGs advocacy.